agree. This is where I belong. This is what home looks like, okay? It's the top 5 teams after week 3 in the NFL season. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid. And it's a dicey situation today because you know I got the hater Kimberly waiting for me. Jay Cornett, she likes to slice and dice and just hurt your feelings. Chris Canty, I don't know what the hell has happened to this man since they put him on radio at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's just going after everybody. And Drew Brees already just started and calling people boring on national television. This is a critical moment, but we gonna go with it anyway. My top 5 teams after week 3. Give me number 5, please, right here. Bam! The Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones, I can't believe it. If Brian Dable and GM Shane get fired, he's going to be the reason why. Because he was in New York. And look at how he's looking now that he's departed from the Giants, okay? The Indianapolis Colts are balling. Jonathan Taylor is that dude. They're well-rounded. They're solid. They're undefeated. Got to give love where love is due. We didn't see that coming, but give it to them. They just ain't top 4 right now. Give me our number 4 right here, please. Have you seen these brothers? The Los Angeles Chargers. Figuring out and finding out ways to get it done. I don't like some of the things that I've seen, but one tough match after another, the defense comes to play. They give it to you. Justin Herbert is balling. We know what that comes with as well. They got the quarterback. They got the defense. They got coaching, and they are defeated as well. We're going to go with them at number 4. They just ain't top 3. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Detroit Lions. Hell, we just saw them last night. To use Kimberly's line, I was there. I was there. I was right on the field. I was sitting there. I was watching them, and I watched them strip Derrick Henry. I watched them neutralize Lamar Jackson. I watched them run roughshod over a Ravens defense that don't have a defense as far as I'm concerned. 224 yards rushing. I mean, just ran all over them. Beat them at both lines of scrimmage. Them boys were rough riders. Figuring out how to do things, playing the kind of football that Dan Campbell wants his teams to play, okay? You got to have that kind of attitude, okay? That ferocity, because that's what's going to take to win a Super Bowl championship. And the Lions, I got as a top 3 team right now. They just ain't top 2 right now. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Buffalo Bills, because of Josh Allen. And more Josh Allen. And more Josh Allen. With James Cook. We're a team that figures out how to win, and they're undefeated as well, so we got to give them love where it's due. And, of course, they came back and beat the Baltimore Ravens in the season opener. So, as a result, you know, in all likelihood, the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC is going to have to come through Buffalo. That's how it's looking right now, if we're being honest. And if it had to come through, say, for example, L.A., who's going to complain about having to go to Southern California? I mean, ain't no real home field situation right there. But if you got to go up to Orchard Park, it's going to be a different animal. We got to pay attention to that. They just ain't it's going to be a different animal. We got to pay attention to that. They just ain't number 1. That's all. We all know who number 1 is. This team right here. A team that Drew Brees calls the most boring offense in football. What's up with that? That's a later discussion for another day. All we know is this: they're undefeated. They got Jalen Hurts balling out. They got A.J. Brown. They got Devontae Smith. They got Goddard. They got them boys, Jalen Carter. And now you see Jordan Davis and the rest of the crew. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming to defend a crown they ain't trying to give up, all right? This is my top 5 teams. It's the Eagles, it's the Bills, it's the Lions, it's the Chargers, it's the Indianapolis Colts. My top 5 teams in the National Football League following week 3.
The rest of us are going to reserve judgment. Drew, you're the newbie here. What do you think of this list? Likes, not likes?
I would actually agree completely, Stephen A.
No, that is not how this segment works.
He belongs on this show.
Not Drew.
I understand. I'm not just going to argue to argue, but I will say this: the Colts. That's the one that, hey, they deserve to be there now based on their first 3-week their performance in the first 3 weeks. But I don't know if that's going to last. They're going to have to show more consistency to get my respect.
The list is fluid. That's why the list is fluid, Drew. The list is fluid. It can fluctuate.
I got you.
That's right.
I'm stunned, actually, that Drew didn't know the rules of this game, that we don't just agree with it. But
don't start doing your dance.
No,
you didn't get this right, sir.
Okay, I just have one question.
Glaring omission.
I just have one question. Where are the Bucks?
Yeah, where are the Bucks? That's the question.
I thought about it. Honorable mention. I thought about it. I didn't like the way they squeezed out their victory over the New York Jets.
They've squeezed out every victory. That's what's impressive.
That's why they ain't top 5, Jay.
That's what's impressive about them.
No, they're not top 5 yet. I stand by my list.
Where are the Rams?
Did they just lose?
Okay.
Did they just lose? Did they just give up two block field goal attempt?
Okay.
Did they just blow a 19-point lead in Philadelphia? No, I'm not putting them in the top
Philadelphia's
five.
#1 on your list.
So what? Don't
Come on,
matter.
man.
You were up 26-7.
This ain't standings. These are power rankings.
You were up
Just
26-7.
because they got a loss
You were up
don't mean
20
they don't belong.
You were up 26-7 and blue.
Well, I tell you what, Stephen A., we going to find out about your Colts, because guess who they play all week 4? The Rams. We going to find out. Here's the other part. How in the hell are the Lions in front of the L.A. Chargers?
Yeah, that is.
How is that even possible?
Because I watched them.
Have you been watching Justin Herbert?
Because I watched them put up 90 points.
He was there last night.
I watched them put up 90 points in 2 weeks.
He's the MVP of the league.
90
Have
points
you
in
been
2
watching
weeks.
him?
All right, I wouldn't go that far. I was MVP.
Man,
Wait,
listen.
let's not get wild.
Justin Herbert right now through the first 3 weeks is playing football better than anybody else at the quarterback position. Period.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
Sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
Okay,
The
whatever.
throw he made to Keenan Allen, the touchdown throw at the end of the game.
Hey, that was a nice throw, and they won the game 23-20.
That's
The
okay.
Lions have dropped 90 points in 2 weeks.
Stephen A., they got 3 division wins through the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
They about to run away and hide with the AFC West
title.
title.
About the AFC West.
Wow. You know what? I blame Drew for this, honestly, because you were just.
We're going to act like we didn't see what happened week 1.
Drew, you don't
We're going to
think.
pretend that didn't exist.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Drew, you don't agree with any of these comments? You don't think the Bucks should maybe be somewhere on this list?
I would have put the Bucks 5 instead of the Colts.
Okay.
That's all
There we
we're
go.
saying. That's all we're saying.
So you totally agree with Philadelphia.
He doesn't get. Look it up.
They've been winning the last 2 years, finding ways to win. And they're not even hitting their stride yet.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you,
See what I'm
Drew.
saying? So Drew agrees with me, and then y'all turn around and try to coach him.
You're not the only one that can convince people of
I
things.
like listening to the arguments, and then I made my final decision.
That's right. So no one agrees. Okay, so that's it. You started out with your crib walk.
I'm not worried.
And now,
I'm not worried about it. I'm good. I stand by my.
That's a hard sell right there.
Please.
That's a hard
It's not
sell
a hard
right there.
sell.
At
90
three.
points in 2
At
weeks.
3.
That's a hard
The
sell.
offense coming, you see them rough riders. They're getting physical.
Okay.
You understand? With that offense too. Come on now. Can't sleep on the Lions. I'm sorry. They belong at 3. They belong at 3 right now.
all right, Drew, thank you for hanging out with us. I know Stephen A. thanks you for initially agreeing, although
We gonna hold
You
on
let
to
me
that.
down, Drew.
We gonna hold
You
on
let
to
me
that.
down, Drew.
Hey, I was just a judge listening to the arguments,
That's
and then
right.
the closing arguments kind of swung me a little bit on 5. That's it.
Okay.
All right, it's all right.
There you go.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
he's
We
going to
go
be with us
this
throughout
far.
the entirety of the football season. Thank you, Drew, for stopping
Thanks,
by. Coming up here on First Take.
Playoff team.
Oh, no chance. Absolutely not. They are the get-right game for everybody, especially defensively. I don't care how much you're asking of Dak, how much you're paying Dak. The defense can't stop a bloody nose. This is trouble for the Cowboys. No. So going to the playoffs, Jerry, man, just call it a day. Let's rebuild for next year.
You can sell it, but who gonna buy it? Like if you watch that game, it's hard to have confidence in this team, and it's a series of games where that defense just seems unfit.
Can't get right.
Okay.
Quickly, Graz, the thing about the Cowboys, the offense, in theory, could carry them, but they're banged up too now. This C.D. Lamb thing sounds, it looked much worse than they were making it seem.
High ankle sprain, going to miss some time. Also, Tyler Booker, one of their guards, he is out for some time with an ankle sprain as well. So banged up on offense. And yes, that has to be their strength. That has to carry their team.
Next one, Dominique, are you buying or selling the 49ers as legit Super Bowl